Hey, welcome to episode of Cider Saturday with me, Chad of Chad's Beer Reviews. I saw this one on Total Wine, and I was like, didn't I already have this one? And I scanned it with Untapped, and it says I didn't. So it's not a or cider I've had. This is another one from Schilling, another of the Excelsior Imperial series, Imperial Apple Pie, 8.4 ABV. This is the one I had. I think it was back in the spring. Was just Imperial Apple, and the label was blue. This is black. So they're saying it's crafted with heirloom cider apples, cinnamon, and other baking spices. Contains sulfites. Cider with cinnamon and spices. Yeah, what was the fresh date on here? It's good until August of next year, so it's probably only about 2 months old. Anyway, poured it into the glass, and wow, it looks like a hazy IPA. It's not quite that orange in real life, it is more of like a amberish, but it's just really hazy. No foam, obviously. It's not quite as sweet smelling as I thought it was going to be. It smells like a lot of, it smells like most ciders. I mean, I definitely get an acidity on here. I get like a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit. But it doesn't smell like apple pie in a glass. Maybe it'll taste like that. Let's find out. Cheers. Yes. Yeah. Wow. The other imperial apple that I had from this cidery was great. This is, I don't know, just off the first sip, I'm thinking this is just as good. It is what it claims to be. It's apple pie. I mean, definitely it has like, this one is definitely sweeter than the regular imperial. It is not, ridiculously cloying sweet. It's just kind of like in fact, like on their website, like the little balance bar between dry and sweet, it was actually kind of like in the middle. Yeah, so like this one is, it's on the sweet side. I think like the addition of the cinnamon and other baking spices is kind of incepting that apple pie into your head, so like you're thinking it's sweeter than it actually is. I mean, there's no like bready, crusty flavor here. To me, it's just more of like an apple juicy kind of flavor, kind of like apple juice, almost like an apple sorbet or like apple sauce. Yeah, something like that. Like apple sauce with cinnamon, or the dust of cinnamon. Has a, pretty sweet aftertaste. There is like a little bit of acidity on this one. It's not quite as, I mean, if you like your ciders like really tart, really sour, really acidic, you might not like this one. But if you want dessert in a glass, you probably will. So I mean, like up front, it's just kind of like a standard like kind of apple juiciness, but like, has like that acidity, the cider acidity. And then like through the middle and into the aftertaste, it is just like pure, like almost like like apple pie in a glass. It's just that lovely sweet flavor. Tastes like completely authentic to me. Like this doesn't taste like I'm drinking a bunch of chemicals, that they just threw in. I mean, but for all I know, that's probably what it could be. The technology's improved now that you can't really tell the difference between natural and artificial flavors. Although anything that's marketed as natural flavor can be artificial flavors too. Great dessert in a glass. It's a little simple and repetitive, but to me, it's like so tasty. I'm not gonna really criticize it much for that. It's actually, I mean, and also consider that this is 8.4 ABV. I'm just sucking this down like it's something much, much lighter. The acidity on this one's very low. The actual alcohol presence, that 8.4, is very low. I mean, there's like just like a little bit of warmth. It also has like, a little bit. It definitely has more body than your average cider. I probably call it like medium full carbonation. Probably about, kind of the opposite. Probably about medium light. It's not quite as crisp and spastic and effervescent as most ciders. So yeah, it's like really smooth. Aftertaste, like I say, it's like sweet and pie-like for like a few seconds or whatever, And it just kind of lingers, like it's just a standard cider aftertaste. Like I like the aftertaste is just of apples, not of apple pie or some fake thing. As it's warming up, it is getting like a little bit drier, a little more tart, but yeah. Yeah, I'm really liking these Excelsior or ciders. Sorry, I keep saying beers because doing Chad's beer reviews for 17 years. So, yeah. Another winner from Schilling Ciders. I think I'm going to go the full 10 out of 10 again for the Excelsior Imperial Apple Pie. I would have to do a side-by-side between this and the other one to see which one I really like better. You could like maybe subtract points off this one because like it's, you know, got the added fake flavors or whatever, but you know, damn if it isn't tasty and really easy to drink. So if you watch all the way in, you're awesome. I will see you guys for Chad's beer reviews. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's beer reviews.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.